You know, there comes a time when you look around at the walls someone else built for you, the limits they drew for you, the labels they pressed against your spirit. And you begin to realize something powerful. You begin to realize that the labels they pressed against you was never about you. It was their fear. You see, they saw your light. They felt your aura. They heard your voice. And they completely panicked. I mean, they totally freaked out. So they looked for the nearest jar, placed you in it, and tightened it so tight, hoping that you would stay small, hoping that you would eventually see that jar as safety and not as confinement. They were hoping that you would stop growing. But you're made of air. You're made of expansion. You're made to evolve. You were never meant to be sealed away in some jar. I mean, sure, at times you might have looked out of that glass, feeling the pressure of that lid of others' expectations and feeling silenced by being in a jar. But you kept growing. You kept expanding. You kept moving. You kept evolving. You refused to let that jar hold you. And now it can't, because you've reached a timeline where your rise is no longer optional. No, it's inexorable. You've outgrown that version of you that allowed others to dictate your life's path. You've outgrown the narratives of stay fearful, stay hidden, stay manageable, and stay predictable. You're no longer allowing others' voices and their hands to press you down. Oh no. You now push back. You now expand. You now grow. And the most beautiful thing about it is, you're not rising out of spite. You're rising because it's who you are. It's who you've always been. Look, starseeds, the world needs that version of you that refuses to dim. The world needs that new vitality, that new light, that creative spark, that aura that only you can bring. You need it to reach a whole new timeline, a new existence. Look, I get it. Stepping out of that jar is freaking hard. But so is growth. Rise anyway. And for those who wanted to see you in that jar forever, let them watch. Let them watch as you step out of that jar with your Chest lifted, your head held high, your voice uncontained, your spirit free. You are no longer hidden. You are no longer asking for permission to breathe. And from this day forward, you don't fit into glasses. Oh no. You don't fit into jars. You break them.